Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Lisa Bedeau. New for you at noon. Two Grand Forks teenagers are facing charges after police say they threatened to shoot students at Central High School. Police got a phone call in late March saying a shooting would happen the next morning at Central High School. The school was notified and extra officers were assigned to the school for the next day. Police now believe that threat was likely a hoax, but the investigation led officers to two 15-year-old suspects. The teens are now facing charges for making a false report and conspiracy terrorizing. Two men wanted for a string of violent crimes through South Fargo are now behind bars. Police arrested Luke Goodridge and Isaac Nema for aggravated assault overnight. They were wanted in connection with a series of incidents yesterday, including a home invasion where a man was pistol whipped and a hit-and-run crash. Police say the men are among a group of people involved in crimes over the last few days in Fargo, including a fight in Lindenwood Park and a man attacked with a baseball bat near a liquor store parking lot. Police met with members of the Liberian American community this morning. Tonight on Valley News Live, reporter Nicole Johnson tells us what police are doing to keep the community safe. Right now, we're enjoying a very nice Thursday afternoon and warming up nicely as well. Let's check in with meteorologist Robert Hahn. Sounds like there could be some pop-up showers, though, later today.
Yeah, there could be with the heating of the day. I would put the percentage chance on that about 10%. Most of us will stay dry today, and most of us will be enjoying some pretty nice conditions today with some light winds out of the east and northeast. And temperatures already warming up into the 70s, 75 here in Fargo, 73 Devil's Lake and Thief River Falls, the warm spot, 79 degrees already at this hour up in the Langdon area. Now, we do have some clouds around, but a lot of us are seeing plenty of sunshine. More clouds the further south you go. Underneath those clouds, well, we're not seeing any precipitation in our area. There is a thunderstorm just north of Roseau. If that holds together, that may make it into Lake of the Woods County in an hour or so. Later on today, isolated chance for some showers and storms, and we've got some more storm chances on that 7-day forecast, and we'll detail that forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Robert. A woman charged with helping an inmate escape from the Lake Region Law Enforcement Center in Devil's Lake is set to change her plea to guilty. Rachel Shapoltis, who was a jailer at the facility, is facing 4 federal felony charges, including obstruction of justice and concealing an escaped prisoner. She allegedly gave inmate Wesley Brown clothes, a fake ID, and information about how he could get out. Brown and Shapoltis were eventually arrested together in Oregon after 19 days on the run. Her attorney recently filed a change of plea notice. Brown is facing felony escape charges and is set to go to trial in Fargo. 2 people were arrested following a brawl in the parking lot at the Exxon station on 13th Avenue South near I-29 in Fargo this morning. KFGO News reports police scrambled to the scene around 3 a.m. after a 911 call from a station employee who saw the fight outside. The men arrested are facing disorderly conduct charges. There were some minor injuries that did not require medical attention. The fight is not connected to recent assaults, according to police. They say alcohol appears to have been a factor in this fight. A new specialty hospital could be coming to Fargo. The city planning director says a new hospital group is looking at building downtown. Jim Gilmore's comments came during a radio interview on the Flag.
Another private hospital that's looking at building maybe a facility in town that would specialize in people with head injuries and Parkinson's. So it'd be sort of a specialty hospital. They have several around the country, and we know they're kind of looking at different sites in the downtown and seem rather serious. And it would be I think it would be almost like a $50 million facility.
Gilmore didn't say what hospital group and did not give a timetable for construction. Minnesota health officials are sounding the alarm on the dangers of concentrated liquid nicotine found in electronic cigarettes. E-cigarette-related nicotine poisonings among children 5 and younger rose from 3 in 2012 to 46 in 2013 and 62 last year. They say the so-called e-juice used in devices is more toxic than people realize and can kill a curious child who might unknowingly ingest it. For a 22-pound child, 1/15 of a teaspoon is a lethal dose. Minnesota legislative leaders met with Governor Dayton this morning to make sure everyone is in agreement for the special session planned for tomorrow. There is late word that a hitch may be developing in the Senate, which is controlled by Democrats. There are parts of the deal they aren't happy about, specifically the Environment and Natural Resources bill. Moorhead Representative Bellean says he's eager to get back to St. Paul to get this business taken care of.
Can make folks anxious, knowing that there are layoff notices that went out a couple weeks ago. So it'll be good to get back to St. Paul and take care of the business.
And we have no new word right now if, in fact, that session is a go for tomorrow or any further details. Superstar British actor Christopher Lee, the prolific face of some of cinema's best horror films, has passed away at the age of 93. News is just now spreading that Lee died over the weekend in the hospital where he had been undergoing treatment for respiratory problems. He appeared in more than 250 movies, but for many, he was forever known as the vampire Count Dracula in Hammer horror thrillers that became widely popular in the 50s and 60s. Hundreds of people are joining in on the search for a runaway dog in North Fargo. Kentucky has been missing for 3 weeks now after bolting from his new owner soon after being adopted. He's been spotted at the Jet Center, Taco Bell on 19th Avenue North, and multiple times at the Fargo Airport. He came from a hoarding situation and is extremely afraid of people. However, if you spot Kentucky, they want some help. Call the Homeward Animal Shelter. That number is 239-0077.